All is quiet right now, but all eyes to the sky overnight with the threat of strong and severe storms across much of Middle Tennessee and southern Kentucky. You can see from our look atop the Batman building, 333 Commerce, it is a quiet night over downtown Nashville. 72 degrees currently. When that sun came out today, it really helped to heat us up. 82 the high, 65 the morning low. Almost 1.9 inches of rain in the gauge from the showers that fell earlier. Looking at Power 5 radars, things are quiet at home right now with those 70s. If you step outside, very muggy out there. You certainly notice that when you step outdoors. And that's why we continue with our concerns for severe weather through the overnight hours. Now, while things are not happening at the moment, we've been watching some storms that we anticipated could bring some better chances closer to midnight of storms firing up here at home, but we've seen a lot of this starting to fizzle in southeast Missouri, not really holding together. We still have the bulk of the energy, though, that's working into western Arkansas right now. And this activity I anticipate moving in sometime around 3-4 o'clock in the morning and impacting parts of the mid-state. So by no means do we need to let our guard down just because storms are not progressing as quickly as expected, because we still have ample opportunity to see showers and storms overnight, potentially starting at 2 a.m. on some computer models. But I think we're starting to get a little bit later into the overnight hours, somewhere around 3 a.m. on, which means that by the time you join Nikki D and Leland for News Channel 5 this morning, anticipating those storms around, which will impact the morning commute as well. And then by 10 o'clock, we'll start to get a bit of a lull in these storms. It is also worth noting some heavy downpours can be expected with these storms too. So as far as our threats go, tornado threat is there. Damaging wind is the primary concern, but we're starting to see that flooding threat increase just a bit. And again, if you were to step outside right now, you can just feel that moisture in the atmosphere. Very humid out there, so a lot of energy for these storms to work with. Tomorrow, we see that risk for severe weather, the enhanced risk, shifting to much of the mid-state, while everybody else up into Kentucky under a slight risk of severe weather. So all of the News Channel 5 viewing area remaining under a risk for severe weather. This depends on a couple things. How long will the showers linger in the morning? And will these clouds hold together during the day? Also, storms to the south of us. Will they cut off that energy by the afternoon? Models are trying to bring a few storms in by the afternoon hours on Tuesday into Tuesday evening. But if the three things I mentioned, rain lingers a little bit longer in the morning, clouds hold together, and strong storms south of us cut off this energy, it could shift the severe threat south of us, which would be good news. But right now, by no means should you let your guard down. This is a forecast that feels like every second something is developing and changing with it, and we need to definitely continue to watch it closely. Damaging winds still a main threat, though, as you head into tomorrow. Rain totals between now and Wednesday morning. Forecast models still between 1.5 inches to 2 inches possible. So make sure you've got that weather plan. Have a way to get alerts tonight. Temperatures overnight in the 60s. Here's a look at what we've got going on after our Storm 5 alert tomorrow. Drying out on Wednesday, Thursday, and then some rain chances try and work back in as we head towards the weekend. But Carrie, just because it's quiet right now, by no means should we let our guard down. This is looking like it's going to be a little bit later now in the overnight time frame.
Gotcha. Thank you, Henry.